Do you have goals? Do you have things you want to do in life, but you find yourself still procrastinating? If you do, you're going to want to listen to what I have to say. I'm going to dive right into it, and I'm going to tell you how I've beaten procrastination or I've beaten making excuses to really focus and be motivated. The first thing you want to do is remove the thought of, I don't have enough time to accomplish what goals are important to me. That's not true at all. It's really not true. And you have to remove that mindset and that statement from your perspective. Why is it not true? I'm going to give you some real examples. Today in your life, you're very busy and you're saying, I don't have time to focus on me. I don't have time to focus on these goals that are important to me. And you keep saying, I'll start next Monday or I'll start the next day. But in your life today, you have time and you make time for things that are essential, that has to be done. For example, you make time to eat today. You make time to use the restroom if you have to. You make time to go to work. You make time to cook dinner, watch TV. Those things are essential to you. And I'm here to tell you, if you really want to make time for these goals that are important to you, you have to put that goal and that idea into the essential category. Meaning, I have to do this thing every day, or every other day, or 3 times a week. It's in the essential category. So there's no excuse that time doesn't exist for it. And start small. Start really small if you have to. Small being, I'm going to dedicate 30 minutes to working on my craft. I'm going to dedicate 30 minutes to working on this goal. I'm going to dedicate 30 minutes to working on myself a day. You can do that. There's 30 minutes in your schedule right now that you can do this. And if you do this consistently for multiple days, it will become a lot easier. And you'll start to notice that you're not procrastinating anymore and it's part of your routine. Just like you have a routine today on what time you eat dinner, what time you wake up, what time you need to be to work, what time that you watch TV, whatever it is, what time that you scroll social media, it'll be the same for you with working on your goal. It'll be like, hey, okay, it's time to work on this. And what you'll find out is it'll become even more easier to dedicate more time to your goal. And procrastination, it won't exist anymore. I'll give you a real-time example for me. I wanted to dive into real estate, and I was busy with my professional career, busy with my personal life, and I talked about it for a while. I'll need to do more research. I'll start next month. I'll start next Monday. And what I did, I said, you know what? There is time. I just need to start with an hour a day, just an hour focused on it. Even if I don't know what I'm doing, that's okay. You'll get better over time. I started with an hour just looking at properties every day, just looking, not with the intent to buy, not with the intent to say, hey, I have a property in a month from now, but just to get in that routine of spending time on that idea, spending time on that goal. And what happened over time, it changed from just looking at properties to actually evaluating properties, starting to learn more on what should I look at when I'm looking at a property, what's important around evaluating these properties. And you fast forward, I was in a routine where I was consistently and consciously spending time on how am I going to own my first real estate property. And procrastination didn't exist anymore. And I think that for me, that small difference where I said I'm going to commit a little bit of time to focusing on this goal, it really changed my perspective on being able to accomplish that. So I want you to try that. If you got a goal today for 2025 and you're procrastinating or you're not finding the motivation, just dedicate 30 minutes of time on this goal a day. Commit to it. Make sure you commit to it. That's number one. You have to commit to actually doing it. Do it every day. Try it for 2 weeks and let me know if it's made a difference. I promise you it will. it will make a huge difference. It's made a difference for me. I've talked to other people that's done the same thing, and it's worked. And it will work for you. Trust me. This is the Richer Mindset. Make sure you like this video if you enjoyed the content. Subscribe also. On this channel, I talk about financial tips, mindset tips, things that's really helped me on my journey of being an entrepreneur and a professional.